All right, good afternoon, everyone. Coach is here. We'll have Coach do an opening statement, and then I'll ask her a couple questions, and then we'll open it up to things on the line. So, all right, Coach.
Yeah, good afternoon to everybody. Exciting week, rivalry week with Washington and the Apple Cup and all that. We feel like we came off interesting weekend, did not play the way we wanted to against the University of Arizona, and to their credit, they played exceptionally well. But I thought we had a great bounce back against Arizona State. It was amazing to watch our team just fight tooth and nail. We were down as many as 19, and with under 7 minutes to go, we held them without a field goal, and we just kept charging back. Great defense, great rebounding, great scoring opportunities, and we had our look. We had our look for a pretty open three. Unfortunately, it didn't fall. And we had to foul, and they won by 4. But we just want to springboard off that type of energy and that type of execution that we had late in that second half of the Arizona State game right into this weekend. And I think this morning we had a good practice. I think that we scrimmaged a lot against our Gray Squad guys, and I think our players are very excited about the week ahead.
Talk a little bit about the individuals. Arizona State, Sage Romberg hit a couple big shots late, hit that three at the top of the key, and then grabs a rebound, puts one back up. Jazz grabs 13 rebounds,
Yeah.
and becomes the all-time leader in games played. So
Yeah.
a couple individuals coming back.
Well, yeah, a lot of good things from a lot of good players. I thought Brandy Thomas had a good weekend as well, and but Sage just to her credit and to Rosetta's credit, they took the big shots late in the game, and they're confident enough to do that. They know their teammates are confident in them to do that, and it was great to see those shots fall. And like I said, I think Ro got a great look. Her feet were set. She was a little bit short on it, but Jazz came off the bench in that game and just gave us a huge spark defensively. She was just all over the place, really wreaking havoc on ASU's offense and got us into a running game a little bit. But her and Brandy combining for over 20-some rebounds was remarkable. I think as a team we had 51, and that just shows the kind of energy that our kids are playing with, and really excited to see that. Those types of plays on the offensive rebound, defensive rebounding, that's what turns a game sometimes, and we certainly had our opportunities late in that game.
And then Jazz becoming the program's all-time leader in games played, just been there every year and with tons of energy every time.
Yeah, well, knock on wood, she stays healthy, to close out her career. But she just plays with so much heart and so much enthusiasm, and she lays it out there, leaves it out on the floor every time. She wants to, she'll leave skin on the floor, whatever it takes. Loose ball plays. Obviously getting the passing lanes, steals. She wants to guard the best player on the other team, the best opponent, try to shut her down. I think the other thing is I think she's improved a lot. Her passing skills have gotten better. I think that she's really helped our interior game this year in particular, trying to find the inside player, the open player for an easier look than taking the long three. I think her focus has been her defense, her sharing the basketball with her teammates, obviously her rebounding and her steals, and I think every day she comes with that focus in practice, and it certainly shows with the results in the games that she's played. But hats off to her for the career that she continues to have here at Washington State, and she's a kid that really loves the game, and it shows, I think, in her 4 years here.
You mentioned her a little bit before, but sophomore Brandy Thomas really come on strong in conference play. Now an everyday starter, probably taking over that role, but. Really settled in. Talk about the progression of Brandy and where she's at now.
Yeah, it's interesting to think a year ago, Brandy was playing inside, for the Cougars. She was a forward for us, and at the end of the season last year, we talked to her about moving out to the guard out on the perimeter, and she definitely wanted to do whatever it takes to help this team, but she also knew that it was going to take a lot of work, and a lot more work on her ball handling skills, her passing, obviously her rebounding from that kind of distance, her scoring, and just understanding the game a little bit better at the perimeter position. And she's done a great job. Sometimes we get mismatches with her, and we'll go ahead and still post her up because she's got a great, little post-up game as well, and she's long in there. But, the thing about Brandy is she wants to be great. And a lot of kids say that, but Brandy Thomas backs it up. She is... She's in this gym more than anybody, I think, and she's on the shooting machines, and she's working on ball handling with Coach Mo, and She's constantly working on her defense. I mean, this kid totally understands that, you know, to really be an elite player at this level, you've got to put the time and energy in, and she's been willing to do that. And I think that that's one of the biggest reasons you've seen the huge progression in her in just in one short season, especially, again, someone who played the post and now playing in the perimeter. You know, she's doing well. She's not exactly where she wants to be, but you know, if her work ethic is any indication and her dedication, you know, just keep an eye on Brandy Thomas, because there's a lot of great basketball ahead for her.
Now you talk about, let's talk about the Huskies this weekend. They're playing well. Regina Rogers, we missed her the first time when they came over here.
Yep.
Now she's kind of settled in and one of the premier players in the conference.
Well, Regina, you know, not only is one of the top players in the conference, but she's one of the top post players in the country. Her numbers speak to that nationally, with her field goal percentage being as high as it's been, both in their preseason and obviously right through conference play. Definitely, we, you know, did not have the opportunity to play against her the first time over here in Beasley because of her injuries. But you know, you got to respect her, and you got to get ready for her. But you can't forget about Argans. You can't forget about the other three on the floor at any time, because they have a lot of weapons, and so it makes it tough. It makes it, I think, it makes it for a big challenge for our front line again this week to go out there and play a lot of one-on-one and try to limit touches. I think that that's a big point for us in practice with their entire front line. You know, you got to stay in front of their guards, because their guards are capable of breaking you down off the dribble. And at the same time, you've got to contain them because of their three-point shooting. So, you know, we're just trying to really focus on our defense this week and get it much more improved. I think we're making progress in our individual defense, but we've still got a ways to go. But we certainly started practice this morning with defensive drills, and we're going to continue to do that all week.
Well, these last 2 weeks, what do you need to work on, you know, heading in the conference tournament where, you know, or anything is possible, but these last 2 weeks, a big couple weeks for us?
Well, I think one of the things that, you know, probably goes without saying for us is we need to stay healthy, you know, and we hopefully can get April Cook back. You know, with her back situation, you never know. I know she'd love to be out there, and she's working hard to try to get back out there. But we need to get healthy and stay healthy. I think that's one of the things. But at the same time, you know, I think it's really imperative that our players who are gaining all those minutes from the players that we've lost with Mojo and Tia Presley and with April Cook, that they really continue to take advantage of it, grasp the moment, if you will, and understand, okay, what do you have to do better at this level now that you're getting more playing time, and then get back in the gym and work on that so that you can see that transfer yet this season. And so, you know, it's easy to say keep improving and learning from your experience, but I think that's really, really important right now. And I think that our players are fortunate in a way that they've been given the opportunity to play because of the injuries. It could become a real silver lining for them.
And then wrap things up. Playing in a national televised game on Sunday, always fun. Over on the west side, you know, Brandy's from that side, and then Irity and Katie Grad getting to go home, and obviously your connection over there in France. So it should be a fun Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to it. We're excited to be on TV. It's been a while since we've been on television, and you know, when we want to get out, we want to win, we want to play well, and we want everybody in the country to see what our Cougs are made of. So we're really excited about this opportunity and really looking forward to it. And you know, we're glad we have the extra couple days to practice to get ready for it. So we're looking forward to the challenge.